Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the PWHL. This should be a barn burner on the ice tonight. I'm James Cebulski alongside Cheryl Pounder bringing you all the action. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Frost have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. The Sceptres will play it in their own end. Moves it to Watts. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Tries to the crease. Sensational save as she keeps it out.
I have no idea how that stayed out of the net, James. It's all about desperation. That should have been a goal.
The Sceptres gain possession. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack.
Rooney's such a competitor, James, and she just steals one in that last sequence. And what it does is gives her team a ton of energy, just bolsters her entire team to find a way to get going north.
And they'll use that dumping to change up the defense. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Panik. The Sceptres gain control of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Sceptres take it along the wall. That's gloved by Rooney.
Goaltenders have to be fearless, and she is. I mean, she's right at the top of her crease, being real aggressive from a grade A shooter in that slot area, and she makes the save with the glove.
Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Sharp angle shot. Rooney's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. What an effort on her part to block that. Scoops up the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Patterson. Poked away in the offensive zone by Panik. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Rooney's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Receives the pass. And now it's to Curl. Minnesota's looking to break out. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Monroe. Feeds the puck to Spooner. Here's a short pass to Malte. Intercepts the pass at center. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Campbell's going to hang on for a whistle. And she swoops in to take possession on the tie-up. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done. Well, she's got the grit and determination to fight for that inner slot area, James, and when she gets there, she makes no mistake as she gets a quick snapper off to beat the goalie.
The Frost have been the hungrier team, and look at this. They've already got a lead here early in the first.
James, I've liked the aggressive play and the style that they've started this game with. They're building momentum, and they did it shift after shift. And then, hey, you got to capitalize when you get the chance, and they did it.
Takes control of the puck. She handles the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, and that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. Sends it over to Coyne. Cutting to the slot. traffic and hits a stick. Now a quick pass to Nurse. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, and she gets a piece of it to make the save. Harmon's taking a nasty whack, and that's going to draw a penalty. Here comes the official's call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play's going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And they manage to clear it. The Sceptres scoop it up along the boards. Works it across to Flanagan. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Rooney's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Another face-off looming here on this power play. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. She takes the feed. And it's a quick pass to Harmon. Back to the blue line. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And the puck clears the zone. Quick feed to Harmon. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Slides it back to the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Great use of the stick on her part as she knocks it away. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, she's the last line of defense here. I'm not sure where her DR, James, but she turns aside a real dangerous opportunity. Steckline standing up, ready to go.
Slides it across. It's in, and we are tied as the power play comes up clutch.
And boy, did they ever need that, hey, James? I mean, when you jump over the boards and you're that unit, you know that your team needs you. No better way to come up clutch with a ton of confidence and fill the back of the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. Toronto's won the draw. Moves it to Daniel. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. The Sceptres gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Flanagan. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Grabs the puck in the slot. Denied by the goaltender. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Oh, great read! Great heads-up play with the stick by Monroe. She handles the feed. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Big-time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James, from that area in the slot. Such a dangerous position for the shooter to be in, and man, she just takes it away, tracks it perfectly.
Oh, what a save in front. Puts it on net. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
This is an incredible save here, James, as she flashes the leather and takes away the top of the net.
Past the midway mark in this period. It's all tied up. Minnesota's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Moves it quickly over to Flaherty. Handles it along the blue line. The Sceptres have it against the wall. Minnesota's got it now. Look at her go. Puts it on net. Great save right there. Gains the zone from the right. Passes out front. She scores! What a way to finish that!
She wastes no time with this one-timer, James. She doesn't have a lot of room when she's net front in that low slot area, but she makes herself available, she's set up, and she puts it home.
The Frost have gone up by 1, and I like their game here so far tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, and now with a lead, you know that you're setting the tempo. You're really starting to dictate the play, but it needs to be a consistent effort now. One is not enough to be out front to get complacent.
And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Takes the feed. Oh, she gets a piece of that one to deny them.
James, these are the types of saves that can be game-changing and switch and alter the momentum, but her team needs to do a better job of shoring up that slot area. Those point-blank saves are tough to come by.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Great save from in tight.
But there's not much room for the shooter to move in, and she recognizes...
Score! She puts it in!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
She does an excellent job of getting open in that low slot area. That's not easy to do when there's a lot of traffic, and she doesn't have much time, but she lets the one-timer go, and she buries it.
Minnesota's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Nice poke check on her part. Slides it up to Turnbull. Showing off her edge work there. The Frost have taken possession in their own end. Moves it on over to Flaherty. Minnesota's got it against the boards. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
And the puck's on the inside of the ice, in particular the low slot. The goaltender has to get to position quickly. She does that. She's set, she challenges, and she makes the save.
Toronto's got a lot of time to get back into this one. Lots of scoring chances, but they're still down. And off the draw, they win possession. Daniels into the offensive zone now on the attack. Slides the puck over. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Scores! That looked like that bounced off the defender and into the net.
But you can just see the frustration on her face and in her body language here, James, as that puck just deflects off of her in front of the net and winds up in her own net.
Here in the back half of this period, Minnesota's got a 3-goal lead. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Moves it around along the half wall. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Good check, frees the puck up. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick shot! Glove save made by Campbell. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Minnesota's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Penalty coming up here.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Minnesota's sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Here's a blast! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. And that's blocked from someone in front. And a great save! All The Sceptres played along the boards. Here's a chance. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Panics at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Minnesota's won the defensive zone draw. From center, they get into the attacking area. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Now a quick pass to Batherson. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Malte. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Panik. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Blocked in traffic. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And manages to clear the zone. The Frost have the puck against the boards. Slides the pass over to Zumwinkle. Shot! Oh, comes up with the stop. Picked up along the wall by Zumwinkle. Here's a chance in front. Hammers it. She scores! Right on point. Wow!
That's just an incredible shot, James, that sends the water bottle flying. I mean, it gets air.
Minnesota's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. And with both centers tied up off the draw, she sneaks in there and gains possession. The Sceptres take it from the side. Scoops up the puck here. They go on the attack through center. Shot! And she gets just enough to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Sceptres move to the offensive zone. A rocker off the blocker. Taken along the wall by Skamura. And that skips out of the offensive end. And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Here's a pass down low.
Turnbull's compete level has been off the charts tonight, and she's really had a nose for the puck and the net. I mean, she stumbles right there, and the puck placement is not perfect, but she still manages to corral it and get a good shot off. The entire bench knows it. They're invigorated by it.
The Sceptres carried along the wall. The Frost have the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save by Campbell. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
The front here now in period number 2.
Well, this is a team that honed in and came ready to play. I mean, they sharpened their sticks, if you will, because they knew that they were going to win every puck battle. They've been first to it. They've been fast. They've had their legs underneath them, and they've generated a ton of offense.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass to Fast. Over the line they come. Fires it on net, and that goes off her glove.
Rooney's put her team in a good spot here. Her save percentage is great, and the team is playing confident in front of her, a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Turned aside with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Turnbull's the leader of this group, James. She knows exactly what to do. It's a reason her coach has put her out there. She's putting them on their back, and she's finding a way to get it done.
And it's a quick pass to Fast. And that's knocked away by Coyne. Here's a shot. Oh, she comes up with the glove save. Minnesota's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Oh, great read coming in off the wing to come up with the puck on her part. And she shakes off a check. Shot! They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
The Sceptres finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
Moves the puck. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Minnesota's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Turnbull's won the face-off, and she'll put her team on the attack. A chance of the one-timer! And that goes off a body. And now it's to Steckline. Minnesota's got possession at center. And a block shooting lane from one of her own teammates prevents that from going through. In all alone! Oh, spectacular stop there on the play!
She's in tight, and she fakes the shot, but she doesn't force the tender to move, James. And in that, tender's able to make the save.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Toronto's won the face-off. Hammers one from the point. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Intercepted in the offensive end. Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Toronto's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution, though, James, and you have to play physical.
On-man rush! Driving to the net! Thompson's got it in the defensive end. Dishes it off! Glove save! She reached out and grabbed that one!
Well, when you're the last line of defense, you got to do anything and everything to keep the puck out of your net, and that's exactly what she does. The shooter has point-blank range, and she makes a save.
And they'll start with possession. And that's intercepted. It's a 2-on-1. Slides it across. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Minnesota's got it in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. And she knocks it away with great use of the twig. Feeds it over. Oh, and it goes off one of her own teammates in front. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Harmon. Now a quick pass to Spooner. Here's a shot. Great glove save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Sceptres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Toronto's got the puck. Huge save on the play. How did she stop that?
I don't know, James. I don't know whether it's a product of the puck hitting her or her hitting the puck, but she found a way to make that save. Incredible effort.
And she's going to hang on for the whistle, and a much-needed one after all that anarchy in front.
Well, she recognizes the chaos, the loss of coverage, and she just jumps on that one and gives her team an opportunity to reset and slow the game down.
Toronto's going to start with the scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within two. In this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Sceptres desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
That's an incredible glove hand save here, but I love that she was aggressive at the top of her crease, challenging the shooter in the slot to beat her.
The Sceptres really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. Handles the puck. Into the corner now. The Sceptres get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Frost have it in their own zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Shot! Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Tries to get the puck over to Turnbull. There's the... It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Miller's won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. And that goes off a stick. With the steal. Here's a short pass to Miller. Here's a centering pass. She scores! What a way to finish that!
That's great finish as she corrals the puck and puts it in the net, but how about that pass? That's unbelievable vision and creativity to find that open lane.
The Sceptres needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Quick pass over to Steckline. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Panic. Here's a shot. And she was in great position to read that one. Minnesota's in on the offensive attack now. Can't get it to go. Scores! And from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front.
Oh, this is an ugly bounce, James. Been there, done that many a times before. You think you're in proper position, the shot comes off, you're just trying to get in the way, and it redirects off you, and the goaltender has no chance as it changes direction.
The Frost have made their way back to center ice, now up by 2. What are they doing out there here tonight, Cheryl?
Well, it's pretty simple. The style they're playing, they're in attack mode, and it's highly entertaining, isn't it, James, when you start putting pucks in the net?
Yep.
It's pretty fun.
Quick feed to Flanagan. Let's move to the middle, and she denies that opportunity. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Toronto's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Off the draw, they take possession. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Snaps it onto the net. Oh, it just gets a piece of it.
Rooney's tracking skills are so effective, James. I mean, she knows exactly where the shot is coming from. She gets square to it, and she makes the save.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Minnesota's won the draw. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Batherson. Along the right side into the offensive zone. The Sceptres gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Unloads one. No room for that one to get. Brings the ball off the post.
Toronto's players and staff are going to be extremely frustrated here. They keep wiring it off the post. They're getting real good looks, but their shots are just a little too fine.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Sceptres have it in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Turnbull's won the draw and they'll look to set up. Minnesota's got the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fires it! Oh, kind of fooled her, but she got just enough to keep it out. Toronto's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. He's off! Oh, and she was dialed in on that play! Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Breakaway! And that's shut down by a beautiful save!
Well, she's the last line of defense, James. She does a great job of standing tall, making herself big, and makes the save.
Minnesota's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Sends it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Minnesota's added yet another to extend this lead, and They are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
And here's the pass to Daniel. The Sceptres looking against the half wall. Zumwinkle's picking up steam. Takes a shot. Oh, and she keeps it out as she gets a piece of it with the glove. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Woods. Here's a shot. That's blocked. And it's a quick pass to Carter. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Sends it out in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Great defensive effort with the stick. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Passes it over. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it to Curl. Lets it go. Oh, and she denies that one. What a shot. Directed over to Woods. Poked away in the neutral zone by Panic. Bats it down out of midair. And that's a great heads-up play by Malte. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Minnesota's got the puck inside the offensive zone. They've got an on-man rush. In on the attack. Shoots. Oh, what a save. Now a quick pass to McKinnon. Turns another aside.
Well, her compete level is off the charts right now between the pipes. I mean, she's making save after save and keeping her team in this game.
Moves it quickly over to Curl. Oh, tremendous reflexes as she gets a piece of that one. Oh, how did that stay out? She just got a piece of it. And that's just out of reach. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. Slides it across. Actually had the answer for that one. Here we go. Scores! And she's on a heater now. That's her second of the night.
Well, the Buck's just following her around, or she's following her in, James, because she knows where it's at, because she's finishing it off. What a game for her. Well, she drops to the butterfly as a default position, really recognizing that she doesn't know where the puck is. So taking away as much net as possible here, James. You see goalies work on it all the time in practice. Unfortunately, this one just beats her because she can't track it in time.
Minnesota's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Great hands to handle the saucer feed. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Minnesota's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Moves into the slot. Scores! The captain comes through!
Our goaltenders are taught to use their senses to find the puck, especially when they can't see it. You want to feel it, track it, hear it. Unfortunately, with all these bodies in front, she can't find it, so she drops to that butterfly position. She makes herself as big as possible, but it still finds its way through.
The Frost have been absolute savages on the puck tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, look at the score here. We're still in the second.
Yeah, they've got the healthy lead, and their opponent has no answer. Anything that they throw at them, they just come back with a counter punch. And they've been unbelievable and dominant tonight.
Dishes it off. Feeds it over. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. The Sceptres will play it from the defensive zone. Passes it over. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Coins got it on the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, and that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. The Sceptres move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Great poke check on the reach. The Frost have taken possession along the wall. Dishes it off. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Quick pass to Comfort. Takes a bump but hangs on. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Zumwinkle. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick feed to Turnbull. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Off a stick. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabowski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Minnesota's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Minnesota's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Handles the puck at the point. Feeds it over. Scores with authority. She rips that ball off the top of the net.
She had a target to hit, and she nailed it. The water bottle goes flying, and she feels pretty good about herself right now. That's a goal scorer's goal. Goaltenders work on tracking the puck all the time in practice. They also work with screens, and the default is drop to the butterfly position. Make yourself as big as possible. That's what she does here, because she can't find the puck. Unfortunately, this one beats her.
The Frost have to be pleased with their effort here. They continue to attack offensively in the third.
This is a feel-good game, James, and you have to embrace these type of games. They don't always happen when everyone's got it working for themselves. They're communicating, they've got good habits, and they're filling the net.
Puts it on net, off the glove. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. The Sceptres gain possession. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Quick shot! Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Frost have gained control of the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Moves it to Daniel.
Turnbull's hopping over the board. She's back on the ice. No rest for the wicked here, especially when you have a multi-point night going for you.
Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Turnbull. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Steckline. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Answers it with an even better save. And another save.
Well, she's defining the term ready goalie. She gets right out at the top of her crease because that puck is in that low inner slot area. And when you make yourself as big as possible, there ain't no holes in the net.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. And now it's over to Malte. Receives the pass.
Panic's working hard to increase the lead here, James. I mean, she already has a goal, but the puck's been on her stick, and she's creating a ton of energy out there. You got to figure she's going to get another one.
Malte's got it in the offensive zone. Great use of the stick on her part as she knocks it away. Moves it quickly over to Woods. Gets it to the other point. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Back to the point it goes. Oh, she got a piece of it to keep it out. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Eagle eyes by the referees. Delayed penalty coming up here. Looks like they caught the slash.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James, and listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Spectacular save on the play. She handles the pass. Minnesota's in now. Gets the puck in deep. The Sceptres scoop it up along the boards. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Tries to feed it over to Carter. Picked off by Coyne. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Centering feed! She scores! What a way to finish that!
This is a difficult play for the goaltender all the way around. It's not really a shot to the net, so she's not in a set position and she's not making a read off of it. And then it's a bouncing puck. Real tough to track and follow, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Toronto's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Grabs the puck. Here's a chance! Oh, and she just put it wide of the net. I thought she had that corner.
It was so close. Almost looked like her top hand could have pushed away a little bit and opened up that plate. She might have had it, but it just squeezed by.
Bumped off the puck. Still keeps a hold of it. The Sceptres have it against the wall. And they score!
This one, she gets feet high, but she's frustrated because of the defensive zone turnover. Doesn't allow her to set and get into position for the shot.
Toronto's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's go on the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
She takes the feed. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Shot!
Goaltenders have to have some swagger. Well, she's got some confidence as she challenges the shooter in the slot, and she flashes the leather to make the save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. She handles the feed. Shot! Oh, she stumped it! Wow!
Oh, she's in it to win it, James, and she makes a desperation save to keep her team alive.
And partner, listen to this place right now. It's getting loud once again.
Oh, it's incredible. And you know that the goaltender, she's feeling it. And she's feeling it after that last save because the fans are appreciative of a competitor. And that's exactly what she is. And she's on full display tonight.
Quick pass to Woods. The Sceptres played along the wing. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Some Winkles cross the line and gain the zone. Nice poke check on her part. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And that carries off a stick. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And she knocks it away with great use of the twig.
Skimura standing up, ready to go. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Pass back to the point. Oh, spectacular save on the play!
Well, that sequence has to give her team a ton of confidence there, James. I just find that she's really balanced in her positioning. She's seeing everything, and she's tracking the puck.
Minnesota's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Picked up along the boards by Faust. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Minnesota's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. They win the draw and go on the attack. Just wide! The Sceptres have it now. Takes it from the right side. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Faust. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a short pass to Turnbull. Sends a pass over. What a stop right there! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Minnesota's got the win off that draw. Gets it back.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Takes the feed at the back end. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that's intercepted by Skimura. Gains the zone on the left wing. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Rooney.
When you know you got a good glove hand, sometimes you'll give that area of the net, but not when the shooter's right in the slot, and she makes a huge save with the glove to keep it out of the mesh.
Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And a blocked shooting lane from one of her own teammates prevents that from going through.
As she makes her way slowly to the bench, you can see that she's struggling and wincing in a significant amount of pain. You know she's going to need help off the ice, and the staff is waiting to greet her.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Quick feed to Skimura. And a strong effort on that play. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover.
Left the bench, and she's making her way down the tunnel here, James, and this one looks like it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, she's in a ton of pain, can't put any weight on her one leg. Looks like she's gonna be out for a bit.
She looks in major discomfort right now, and look, hopefully she can get back into the lineup here tonight, but at this point, looking at how she's favoring it, obviously she's going to require medical attention. This is a storyline to unfold here tonight. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
You can see the compete to her game as she's bobbing and weaving, trying to find this puck. She's battling all of the traffic in front, and she finds it for the save.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed down low. Takes the feed. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nurse. Minnesota's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Passes it over. Slides the puck over. Heart of a lion as she gets in front of that one. Fires it on net. Makes the glove stop. Moves the puck. Dumps it in. The Sceptres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nurse has got it across the line. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Takes the pass. Sends the pass over. Moves it to the middle. And she denies that opportunity. Minnesota's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Taken by Flanagan. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. From the left side, takes the pass. Slides it across. Scores!
James, I just love this goal, and we see in practice so many players work on shooting pucks from inside, outside, not in great position. This is why. She's stumbling, and they still manages to hold on to the puck, eyes on it the whole time, concentrating, gets the shot off and beats the tender.
The Frost have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Minnesota's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. The Sceptres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. Takes a shot. Oh, and she gets all of that one. What a stop there. Stecklin's lugging the puck. Look at her go. Dishes it off. Too much traffic in the lane. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Knocked away. The Frost have the puck in their own end. Minnesota's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And she's knocked off the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Feeds the puck to Curl. Feeds it over. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Compher's gaining momentum. Moves it to Woods. Shot! And that ricochets off a twig in front. Moves the puck across to Curl. Passes it over. Goalie with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Minnesota's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Panic's won the face-off, and she'll put her team on the attack. And that goes off a player in front. The Frost have gained possession off the wall. Dismiss that chance. Foss across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Rooney's got the puck, and she's going to hang on for the whistle, and she could probably use the breather given how busy she's been.
Yeah, she's been so busy, but she's also been very aggressive. One of the reasons why they're winning this game, James, and she knows that everyone needs a rest, so she holds on for the whistle.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Cluj. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it across. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And the fans clearly not happy what they have seen tonight as the final few seconds tick away. They are letting this team have it. Steps into it. And she makes one last save before the end of this one. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Now you break down some of the statistics here tonight and look at face-offs here, Cheryl. I think a key reason why this team was able to win tonight.
Well, and the coaches have talked to us about how their centers are so strong at the dot. We've seen them in practice work a ton